METAIRIE, Louisiana. At this point, it will become a breaking news story if the New Orleans Saints ever decide not to trade up during the NFL draft. They did it 2 more times over the weekend, bringing the tally to a whopping 17 times over the past 13 years, including 9 cases where they included a future year's draft choice in the deal. Meanwhile, they haven't traded down since 2007, but Saints general manager Mickey Loomis makes no apologies for a practice that he said has been a successful formula for us. Well, it's calculated, right? So when you have the opportunity to go get somebody, to go get a player that you covet, you go get him, Loomis said. I'm not saying it's 100%, but it's a successful formula for us, and I think for other teams. If you like the player, go get him. That's our philosophy. Loomis is right. The Saints' draft day trades have mostly worked out, especially over the past 8 years. Their move to get running back Alvin Kamara in round 3 of the 2017 draft should justify the philosophy all by itself. It also helps that the Saints have been a playoff contender for most of those 13 years, with the same coach, GM and quarterback. So they haven't really needed to stockpile an abundance of picks to rebuild the roster. Last year, they wound up cutting their 4th-round pick, 5th-round pick and 2 6th-rounders, but the real test of New Orleans' aggressive philosophy should come in the next few years, when we see what happens with 2018 first-round pick Marcus Davenport, 2019 second-round pick Eric McCoy and 2019 4th-round pick Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Those were some of the most aggressive draft day trades the Saints have made yet. Up until recently, trading up felt like a practice the Saints dabbled in from time to time. Now it has become their way of life, similar to the way they treat the salary cap like a speed bump by constantly pushing cap costs into future years. Last year, the Saints used the first-round picks in both 2018 and 2019, plus a 2018 5th-rounder, to acquire Davenport, moving up from number 27 to number 14. This year, they traded away the 2020 second-round pick to move up and get McCoy with the 48th pick.
Best of NFL Nation.
But he is penciled in as a starter for now after the Saints let Alex Okafor go in free agency. McCoy, meanwhile, has the chance to replace Pro Bowl center Max Unger, who retired earlier this offseason. ESPN analysts Louis Riddick, Todd McShay and Mel Kiper Jr. all described McCoy as a plug-and-play starter in the NFL. Kiper said he was his top-ranked center. McCoy will have to beat out newly signed free agent veteran Nick Easton, who played both guard and center for the Minnesota Vikings. McCoy also has some experience at guard. But the Saints told McCoy they view him as a center first. I see him at the position he played in college. It's early now, but I think we see him as someone coming in as a center, said Payton, who said McCoy was the Saints' top target heading into the second round of the draft, even though they weren't originally scheduled to pick until no. 62. He wasn't in a group. He was, I would say, probably the target coming in here Friday morning. Just feeling like the vision's clear, and certainly we felt really good about his talent. Payton said, he's one of those players that in the process stood out. I think you see his strength on tape in each game you watch. We really had a high grade on him. He obviously played at a high level of competition, and you see the consistency. And there were just a lot of things to like with the player. McCoy, 6'4", 303 pounds, started all 39 games for Texas A. Riddick said that fits the same profile as Unger. If that turns out to be the case, this trade will absolutely land in the win column. Here's a look at how all 17 of the Saints' trades up over the past 13 years have panned out so far, numbered in no particular order. Too soon to tell. 1. 2019, see Eric McCoy, second round, no. 48 overall, traded second rounder, no. 62, sixth rounder, number 202, and 2020 second rounder for McCoy and fourth rounder, no. 116.2. 2019 Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, 4th round, no. 105, traded 4th rounder, no. 116, and 5th rounder, no. 168.3. 2018 DeMarcus Davenport, 1st round, no. 14, traded 1st rounder, no. 27, 5th rounder, number 147, and 2019 first rounder, knocked it out of the park. For 2017, RB Alvin Kamara, 3rd round, no. 67, traded 7th rounder, no. 229, and 2018 second rounder. Not quite Kamara, but still worth it. 5. 2016, S. Von Bell, 2nd round, no. 61, traded 3rd rounder, no. 78, and 4th rounder, no. 112.6. 2016, DT David Onyemata, 4th round, number 120. Traded 5th rounder, no. 152, and 2017 5th rounder. 7. 2014, WR Brandon Cooks, 1st round, no. 20. Traded 1st rounder, no. 27, and 3rd rounder, no. 91.8. 2011, RB Mark Ingram 2, 1st round, no. 28. Traded 2nd rounder, no. 56, and 2012 1st rounder. 9. 2009, P. Thomas Morstead, 5th round, no. 164. Traded 7th rounder, no. 222, and 2010 5th rounder. Call it a ton. 10. 2015, CB Damian Swan, 5th round, no. 167. Traded 6th rounder, no. 187, and 2016 6th rounder. 11. 2013, DT John Jenkins, 3rd round, no. 82. Traded 2 4th rounders, no. 106, and number 109.12. 2008, DT Cedric Ellis, 1st round, no. 7. Traded 1st rounder, no. 10, and 3rd rounder, no. 78, for Ellis, and 5th rounder, no. 164.13. 2008, DL Demario Presley, 5th round, no. 144. Traded 5th rounder, no. 146, and 7th rounder, no. 218.14. 2008, WR Adrian Arrington, 7th round, no. 237. Traded 2009 6th rounder. Should have saved the picks. 15. 2010, DT Al Woods, 4th round, no. 123. Traded 4th rounder, no. 130, and 6th rounder, no. 201.16. 2010, C. G. Matt Tennant, 5th round, no. 158. Traded 2011 4th rounder. 17. 2007, RB Antonio Pittman, 4th round, no. 107. Traded 4th rounder, no. 123, and 5th rounder, no. 163.